Hello there, my little Pokemon trainers. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to tell you the story of little Pikachu Hood and the sneaky Gengar. But first, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and podcast to make sure you never miss the next exciting bedtime story. Before we begin the story, it's time to wind down, relax, and get ready for the sweetest dreams. Now, let's make sure you're as comfy and cozy as can be. Wiggle around a little if you need to, then lay back and snuggle into your bed or blanket. Are you ready to feel calm and peaceful? Let's start by taking 3 big, deep breaths together. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and now slowly let it out through your mouth. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in and let it out, feeling your body relax even more. Wonderful job. Now that you're feeling relaxed, let's settle in for a magical bedtime story. Are you ready? Let's begin. Pikachu Hood and the Sneaky Gengar. Once upon a time, in a peaceful little town, there lived a cheerful Pikachu named Pikachu Hood. This little Pikachu was extra special because it always wore a bright red scarf that its loving Grandma Raichu had given it. Everyone in town adored little Pikachu Hood, and Pikachu was always eager to help others. One day, Pikachu's mother, Raichu, packed a basket full of Pokepuffs and a bottle of berry juice. She handed it to Pikachu and said, "Your Grandma Raichu has been feeling a little under the weather. Please take these treats to her and make sure she's okay." Excited for the adventure, Pikachu Hood set off through Viridian Forest. The sunlight peeked through the trees, and Pikachu happily skipped along, stopping now and then to pick berries, chase Butterfree, and play with a friendly Jigglypuff that lived in the forest. But as Pikachu Hood walked deeper into the forest, a mischievous Gengar appeared from the shadows. "Well, well, well, where are you off to in such a hurry, little Pikachu?" he asked, flashing a sly grin. Pikachu, not knowing that Gengar was a trickster, answered honestly, "I'm taking these treats to my Grandma Raichu. She lives just past the berry grove near the old windmill." Gengar's eyes gleamed with mischief. "That sounds wonderful. I know a shortcut. I'll go one way and you take the other. Let's see who gets there first." Before Pikachu could respond, Gengar vanished in a puff of purple mist. Pikachu Hood continued its journey, humming happily and stopping to gather some flowers. But meanwhile, Gengar had already reached Grandma Raichu's house. He knocked on the door. Knock, knock. "Who's there?" Grandma Raichu called. "It's me, Pikachu Hood," Gengar said in his best Pikachu voice. "I brought you some Pokepuffs and berry juice." Grandma Raichu, though very wise, wasn't expecting any tricks that day. "Come in, dear," she said, opening the door. The moment the door opened, Gengar used hypnosis, making Grandma Raichu fall into a deep sleep. Then he wrapped himself in Grandma Raichu's cozy blanket and put on her reading glasses, giggling to himself. A little while later, Pikachu Hood arrived and knocked on the door. Knock, knock. "Who's there?" Gengar answered in his best old lady voice. "It's me, Pikachu Hood," Pikachu said. "I brought you some yummy treats." "Come in, my dear," Gengar said, trying not to laugh. Pikachu stepped inside but immediately felt something was off. Pikachu tilted its head and looked at Grandma. "Grandma, what big ears you have," Pikachu said. "All the better to hear you with, my dear," Gengar replied. "Grandma, what big eyes you have." "All the better to see you with." "Grandma, what big teeth you have." Gengar couldn't hold it in anymore. "All the better too." But before he could finish, Pikachu's cheeks began to spark with lightning. "Wait a second. You're not Grandma Raichu. You're Gengar." With a loud "Pikachu!" Pikachu let out a massive thunderbolt. The entire room lit up as electricity crackled through the air. Gengar shrieked and flew backward, his purple fur standing on end from the shock. He scrambled to his feet and vanished into the shadows, leaving behind a puff of purple smoke. Just then, Grandma Raichu woke up from her deep sleep. "Oh my, what happened?" she said. Pikachu Hood hugged her. "Don't worry, Grandma. Gengar tried to trick me, but I zapped him good." Grandma Raichu chuckled. "That's my strong little Pikachu." They enjoyed their Pokepuffs together, and from that day on, Pikachu Hood always remembered to be careful when talking to strangers. And as for Gengar, well, he learned never to mess with an electric-type Pokemon ever again. The end. So, my little Pokemon trainer, I hope you enjoyed that bedtime story and learned the valuable lesson of never trusting strangers that you don't know. Now, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and drift off into dreamland.